That look better. See. Oh, that's old. All right, are we up? Y'all see me? How's it working? Oh, it appears to be working a little bit better. All right, let's go on and get off of this. Let's throw up a commercial real quick. Damn commercial. I moved it around.
I am a genius. My ancestors were geniuses. My ancestors have made me a genius in all that I think, say, and do. I must declare myself a genius. I am a genius. Whenever I am myself, I practice my geniusness and do great things. All my thoughts, choices, and deeds must express my geniusness.
I am a genius. My decisions must always be in the best interest of myself, my family, my people, and my God. Only then will I and everyone I know that I am a genius.
I am a genius. At all times, my geniusness must reflect my culture. My geniusness must serve my God. My geniusness must make me be one in love and harmony with my family. My geniusness must protect my people. Yes, at all times I must demonstrate excellence because I am a
women, but the most important goddesses were black, not just for the African now, in the civilization of the Greek. The Greek was so profoundly affected by the Africans that the goddess of chastity was a black woman, Artemis. The goddess of wisdom was a black woman, Minerva. The goddess of beauty was a black woman, Diana. And many of their great mythological figures which were critical to the vision of history, the history of the Greeks in the Odyssey. The woman who draws, who has the power to draw Odysseus and all his crew into her, is Circe, who is represented as a black woman with African features on the Greek vases. The woman who helps Jason win the golden fleece is a black woman, Medea.
All right, that's more like it. Look like we might be able to do some talking.
The Greek hero.
What is a lion without his pride? What is a whale without his pod? What is a monkey without his troop? What is a wolf without his pack? The answer is very simple. They are the same thing that a human being is without a tribe. Pray.
One of the most frequent questions that I get is, where are the children, and why you call yourselves the children of the sun?
We did it. Gotta keep the food up by my mouth. Family, we got it working. So we got a couple minutes to go on and do some toast and talk. We already did the toast, even though it was pretty. But I'm like, man, the signal was horrible. Brother Rashid called in. Brother Kwame, like, man, we're going to have to go back to synapse. That's what he's saying, basically. He ain't asking the question. He's like, I'm going to have to bite the bullet. That's an expensive bullet, brother. That's a monthly expensive bullet that we got to bite. But, we know the signal is working now. So I guess I have to shut down my machine totally every day. I don't know. I thought I did shut it down. As a matter of fact, I'm sure I shut it down, but it don't matter. We up now. We able to do our toast and our talk. So let's go on to our news screen, our news feed. We'll go to the news feed. Bust out that box. Oh, excuse me. Where we at? All right. So, the proverb for the day, maybe it'll be something to get us ready for when we have an internet problem. So y'all need to get y'all books so that y'all can follow some of this stuff along with us. But brother, how turn the book ain't out? That's right. The book is not out yet. It's my fault. So we are on the second chapter, fourth proverb. According to this, page 105. Let's see. Off a little bit. Second proverb, second chapter, fourth proverb. To stay in focus, to keep on base, to maintain poise, say the knowledge holders. To be erect, keep association with the center. The life charge proceeds from the center. All right. Folk tale of the week. Tomorrow we will be changing it. Y'all know what it is. It's that thirsty pigeon. Don't be a thirsty pigeon. A pigeon oppressed by excessive thirst saw a goblet of water painted on a signboard. Not supposing it to be only a picture, she flew towards it with a loud whir and unwittingly dashed against the signboard. Jarring herself terribly, having broken her wings by the blow, she fell to the ground and was caught by one of the bystanders. Zeal should not outrun discretion. That's the folk tale of the week. All right, let's go to the news. That was shorty. I'm gonna have to go back and check that out. All right, 4,082 in the last 28 days. We said that's down 9%. Okay, we improving according to that. Post engagement 2,114. They said it's down 39%. Page likes 19 in the last 28 days. That's down 56%. All right, let's go and look at some of this news. I have to apologize for that last Daily Toast. Oh, that was horrible. It was so horrible. It was oppressively horrible. You know what I'm saying? I really, really want to apologize to y'all for that. But, you know, shit happens. That's all I can say. HJUI9. I don't know what that means, Brother Kwame. But we are on Daily Toast Umoja, the redo. Let me go and refresh this screen because obviously you see how slow the computer is moving? Do y'all see how slow the computer is moving? I'm just sitting up there on screen, just chewing, having the time of my life, doing what I was born to do, having the time of my life. You know, hey. So we are at 4,000. This is what 4,600 some odd frames look like. We got the retry up. There it go right there. There we go right there. All right, let's see what's up popping off in the news. Oh, let me open up the black lines again. I'm opening up the black lines. Let me go on back. We're going to open up those black lines real quick. Y'all ain't going to hold me up. Y'all ain't going to make me late today. Nah. Y'all ain't going to do it. You're not going to do it. But we open up those black lines. He said, bro, I don't even pretend to know how I put that date down. Shaking my head. What date? HGU. That's a date? Okay. All right, so here we go. So we got the lines open. Black line is open. 614-556-4535. Once again, black lines are open. 614-556-4535. You have some news you want to share with the fam worldwide, let us know. Hit us up. As y'all see. See, now Navita's show was mistitled. So we will take care of that in the future. She had 272 views. Go ahead, Sister Navita. She pushing it hard, and she up on everybody. You better share with your friends, and hold on. And you better get back on and you under contract. What? Well, anyway, so we got an APnews.com. Douglas statue comes down, but Lincoln had racist views too. Oh, they telling on each other now. They telling on y'all won't. We'll come back to that one. Douglas statue comes down, but Lincoln had racist views too. We're gonna look at this now. This is AP, so this is written concisely and quickly, but it's let's see. Springfield, Illinois. AP News. Is their author John O'Connor. With the nation racing to come to grips with centuries of racial sins, official plans to remove the Capitol lawn statue of Stephen A. Douglas, whose forceful 19th century politics helped forge modern-day Illinois, but who also profited from slavery. Just inside the State House hangs another revealed depiction of an Illinois legend and longtime Douglas rival, who expressed white supremacist views. Abraham Lincoln. The mince painting in the governor's second floor office depicts a September 18th, 1858 debate between the two men that opened with these words from Lincoln, who was vying for Douglas' Senate and was still 2 years away from running for president. I am not, nor ever have been, in favor of bringing about in any way the social and political equality of white and black races. There is a physical difference between the white and black races, which I believe will forever forbid the two races living together on terms of social and political equality. That's your boy Lincoln. They telling on each other, right? Oh, y'all gonna take him down. You gotta take this down too. They telling. I love it. Get them shook up. Keep them shook up. When the Douglas statue is put in storage this fall, it will become the latest in a line of monuments from Confederate generals to Christopher Columbus to come down during a global reckoning on race sparked by the May 25th death of George Floyd. In Minneapolis police custody, there has been no discussion, though, about removing likenesses of Lincoln, the president whose Civil War victory freed the slaves despite his earlier views on race. And see, this the issue. Lincoln said himself he would have did whatever it took to keep the Union together. He was getting his ass kicked, so he had to make he made a decision that he had to make, not that he wanted to make, which often is the position that you got to put politics in to get any goddamn change anyway. You got to get them beyond their own limits and their own beliefs and get them voting in the interest or your interest. And oftentimes you got to force them to do that. You gotta free shit up. You gotta scare the shit out of them to get them to move in the direction that you need them to move. That's what Lincoln did, right? And it just so happened that the decision he made, in a sense, benefited us in a certain way. But if he could have weaseled it another way, he would have did it. I mean, because if you read about Lincoln was trying to make compromise after compromise after compromise with the South. But the South was like, no, dog. He said, look, I'll pay you reparations for your people, for your property. And he gave some of them money for, reparations have been paid in the United States for those talking about, you know what I'm saying? And reparations have been paid for slavery. It just went into the wrong motherfuckers' pockets. That's it. You don't believe me? Do the research. Find out about those individuals that got reparations for their property, otherwise known as black men, women, and children, that they got their property that was stayed on the side of the North. Right? At a certain point, where do you cut it off, Jefferson? Where do you cut it off? Jefferson, he wrote the Declaration of Independence. You separate that from him being a slave owner. St. Louis tourist Ed Zulick said during a recent visit to Douglas statue, referring to Thomas Jefferson, Lincoln believed that slavery was morally wrong, and like Douglas, he opposed it. Although the two differed on how to end it, while his thinking evolved in the White House, Lincoln's advocacy for black people in 1858 stopped at recognizing their natural rights under the Declaration of Independence, that all men are created equal. Now let's read that again. While his thinking evolved in the White House because they was getting their ass whooped, Lincoln's advocacy for black people in 1858 stopped at recognizing their natural rights under the Declaration of Independence, that all men are created equal. Though he was still a radical position for the time. Douglas' contribution to the modern-day Illinois economy and transportation network cannot be overstated, but he retained a 20% share of a family-owned 200-slave Mississippi plantation. A little-known fact that led Illinois' House Speaker in July to recommend removing Douglas' likeness from the State House. On a day in the eastern Illinois city of Charleston, depicted in Robert's Roots 1918 painting, the fourth of 7 celebrated debates around the state that helped make Lincoln a national figure, Lincoln felt pressure to respond to Douglas' repeated taunts of Lincoln as a black Republican who stood up for Negro equality. That ain't me. That was Lincoln. Right? Y'all gonna finish reading. Y'all gonna finish reading that yourself. Form your own opinion. Call in. Call in 9-615-614-556-4535. Brother Kwame say, I checked out Sis N's show and I have a question. Why is humankind thought to be something other than another kind of animal? We are but part of the whole, not part apart from it. That's all I was trying to say, man. You just so eloquent with it. If you don't speak fast with Navita, she go, you gotta come strong too. Lincoln wanted to colonize Africans as he wanted to move us to another land. Haiti, Central America, Mexico, among others. Yes, and that's very true. Look it up. I know some of y'all gonna be like, not Papa Lincoln. Y'all better stop now. You can't talk about Papa Lincoln like that. I know how some of y'all are. It's cool. It's cool. Do your own research. Don't tell them nothing, Kwame. Stop. You type and stop. We don't want them breaking down the gates at the Black Cave trying to figure out where my secret location is. So they can have, so they get these hands and whatever else is down here. You wake up your sisters? You wake up your sisters? You gonna take enough cups up for everybody? Thank you. I appreciate that, sir. All right. We got an article from USA Today. Even after Emmy win, Watchmen creator Damon Lindelof is done with the show. Regina King weighs in. Now, anybody that's seen Watchmen, right? At the end of that, I knew they wasn't coming back with no more. First off, I can't remember the author's name, but he never really followed up. He never really wanted to follow up with a follow-up book for The Watchmen, even though he eventually did. Right? The Watchmen was a statement. And to add to that statement would, in a sense, take away. See, because what a lot of people don't get about artists, right? When an artist make a statement, you know what I'm saying? The artist don't need to do a part 2 and a part 3. Now, the capitalists do, right? The capitalist side of us will try to push us to do a part 2 and part 3 and fuck it up. Like we got 9 Star Wars or maybe 4 good ones out of the bunch. You got a whole bunch of Star Treks. I could take some, but a majority of them we could leave behind. You know what I'm saying? Brother Kwame said the Journal of Negro History. Check it out. And especially with leaving us hanging about the question whether she received the powers of Dr. Manhattan. Because this is the point. If she received the powers, would there really be a need for a show? And if she didn't receive the powers, we will all be disappointed that she didn't receive the powers, and they will have to come up with some whole new shit to try to satisfy people. I think they got something like 11 Emmys or something like that. I'm with them. Leave that shit alone. I don't particularly want to. I wouldn't want to tarnish that. You know what I'm saying? How do you do better than that? Brother Kwame say, the Journal of Negro History. Check it out for the family. Harper Lee was the author. All right? But he said he ain't coming back. And Regina King says she's not interested in coming back unless he come back. All right? I can dig it. I mean, the show got some stuff that I could go on and dislike. You know what I'm saying? But overall, it was a good show. And it ended on the note of the black woman being God. You know what I'm saying? Don't mess that shit up. Because y'all know y'all be mad as hell if y'all tune in to season 2 and Regina King walk out on the water and falls in the goddamn water. The egg was just an egg. Y'all be mad as hell. I'm just saying. Disappointed. You know what I'm saying? Screaming bloody murder. And then you have to sit through a whole nother season of paying for HBO. You know what I'm saying? Or stealing your friends or your mamas or your cousins' HBO code so that you could watch this shit and end up being disappointed. Sometime you leave stuff at a statement. You ain't got to build on it. Leave it alone. Let you wonder. Let's debate whether Regina King became God. Did the black woman become God? Did she get to experience the full-time continuum where the future, present, and past were all flowing at the same time, even though that's happening for us, but we're kind of confined and we can't see it? The future, past, and present all are transpiring from the same point in time and happening at the same time. And it's just a matter of just shifting your perspective and being able to see the past and the future. Wow. And even making decisions to shape and form them. Wow. All right, but anyway. Update: CDC guidance acknowledged coronavirus can spread through the air. Now, Sister Navita been screaming this shit for months. So I wonder where she got her medical degree from. Sister Navita been screaming about this shit being airborne for months. All right, let's look at it. This is by Naomi Thomas. We are on CNN. The U.S. Center of Disease Control and Prevention updated guidance on its website. They say coronavirus can commonly spread through respiratory droplets or small particles such as those in aerosols, which are produced when a person breathes. Airborne viruses, including COVID-19, are among the most contagious and easily spread, the site now says. Previously, the CDC page said that COVID-19 was thought to spread mainly between people in close contact about 6 feet and through respiratory droplets produced when an infected person coughs and sneezes. The page updated Fridays still says COVID-19 most commonly spreads between people who are in close contact with one another, and now says the virus is known to spread through respiratory droplets for small particles, such as those in aerosols produced when an infected person coughs, sneezes, sings, talks, or breathes. Damn. Just hold your breath let's hold our breath when we're around each other. When we greet each other, let's just hold our breath and do the just hold your breath. These particles can cause infection when inhaled into the nose, mouth, airways, and lungs. It says this is thought to be the main way the virus is spread. There's growing evidence that droplets and airborne particles can remain suspended in air and be breathed in by others and travel distances beyond 6 feet. For example, during choir practice, in restaurants, or in fitness classes. The page now says, in general, indoor environments without good ventilation increase the risk. Damn, okay, I'm not going to read any farther. Y'all going to read the rest of that if you want. But I'm just saying, Sister Navita, y'all might need to listen because she been screaming, it's airborne. You know, I'm like, oh man, all right, yeah, but and it floats up in there and it stays up in there until you suck it in. Let's see what else we got. Michigan new House Bill 6233 wants to ban EV automakers from doing business. All right. Michigan new House Bill 6233 wants to ban EV automakers from doing business. I put politics in action. Right? For those that don't know, EV stands for electrical vehicles. So Michigan new House Bill, what they're trying to pass, which is probably not going to pass. I've often been wrong. But they're saying that they don't want no automakers doing any business that are dealing with EV vehicles, electric vehicles. I want you to think about the political power of that. I mean, just being able to get this shit to be even recognized or even broadcast by news. They want to shut down any competition to one of their major products that they produce. They're protecting their borders. Right? It's a change that's coming, and they're trying to protect their borders. You know what I'm saying? Now, this might not be the fight to hunker down in, but you know what I'm saying, it's on the floor. This from cleantechnica.com. So it's a House bill. Y'all can check it out. But that's politics in action. Here we go. Leak reveals $2 trillion of possible corrupt U.S. financial activity. No. Not in the U.S. Stop it. No. Because we working on making the country great again. Can't be no wrongdoings. Stop it. Stop lying. There is not no $2 trillion of corrupt U.S. financial activity out there. Not in America. Not in the midst of the great remaking of greatness again. Right? Okay. I see y'all not shocked like me. MLK FBI review and incinerate documents. Documentary about FBI surveillance of the secret life of Martin Luther King. So somebody done made a documentary about how the FBI was harassing this man. Now I want you to understand. The detectives didn't go nowhere. They still got the tactics. They just are a lot smoother with them. Right? You know what I'm saying? So we're going to check out this documentary so we can see. Well, as a matter of fact, let's see if we can find the title of it. Because we know that, they basically harassed this man and followed this man anyway. They spent a lot of money trying to catch him doing something. All right. But I don't want, y'all can read this whole thing. This is a variety article. It's not too long. MLK won't leave you feeling at all resolved about these issues. And see, now that's part of the problem with a lot of this stuff when I'm watching this stuff, because I be looking for resolution. Even with books, I read books. I be wanting answers. I be wanting, so what's the next steps? And a lot of times I leave a lot of these books or, movies or documentaries, I leave upset because steps to action, you know what I'm saying, or steps that could be took are not there. It's just, you know what I'm saying? And even if they are there, they're so vague. You understand what I'm saying? What's the next step? right? So if you get this, if you're looking for answers, because I look for answers. I don't know why you might want to read a book or something like that, but I'm looking for some type of answer, some type of resolution, some type of sometime I get deeper insight into some things from some of the stuff I read and listen to. But resolution, no. Kind of leaves me hanging like the Watchmen. What you gonna do, brother? You gonna step out on the water? Good question. Good question. All right. Call in line 614-556-4535. Trump, The politics again. Hold on, check this out. Politics in action. He said, we want $5 billion to put the people back to sleep. Won't work. The giant has awakened. I'm so glad because my arms were getting tired of shaking it. Him or her. I'm tired of shaking the giant. The giant is asleep, was in a deep sleep. Now he don't woke up. Look what Trump want $5 billion from TikTok deal to teach people the real history of U.S. Now I want y'all to imagine what the Great Pumpkins' take on real history is. I mean, I really, really want y'all to really just think about what this real history look like that this man will be talking about for you. Just like I posted up here the other day. Let me see, where is it at? It's on here. I'll get to it. Fox keep astronaut selection for a bold new mission shrouded in mystery. So they're planning secret missions into outer space, y'all. We need to get our hustle up. We're being left on the planet. We need to get our hustle up. Stupendously large black holes could grow to truly monstrous size. Like they estimate like 13 billion solar masses. I don't know. You can't even imagine that shit. That shit is. I'm just gonna move on. I just threw it up there just in case of some nerds. Russia, top space officials try to claim that the planet Venus belonged to them. Well, I'm claiming Mars. Let's claim Mars. We already got the Earth. We just got to fight for a little bit. But Mars, we might be able to build up and come back. You know what I'm saying? What y'all think about? What you think about, Kwame? What you think about us getting Mars? Real estate property, going to, mark out the spaces, charge some people. Michael Farr, the problem with the U.S. economy is that there are too many poor people. No shit. All right, we got a lot of articles. So, I'll see you tomorrow. I'll see y'all tomorrow, family. I'm going to get ready to get out here to my adventure. And I'm going to play y'all a little bit of music. Hopefully it'll play right for y'all. Actually, we just going to leave. We're going to leave while we got a chance to leave on top of the game. Going to leave on top of the game. Oh, it's streaming good, too. All right, here we go. I'm out, family. I hear we have some big faces to celebrity. All right. Yeah, Mars anyway. I don't know about that. But anyway, let's get out. Brother Hatem, please ask Brother Kwame to call me. Mama Margarita wants you to call her, bro. All right, family, we out.